How you doing, Duff here? Happy 4th of July. Cindy's here too.
Hello.
The frog says happy 4th of July too. Yeah. So we have a treat for you. We are somewhere totally different. We are down in Marco Island, and we're going to be riding around the famous Marco Hills. Let's see how it goes. So we almost wound up having no video of this because I went to turn on my GoPro and I got the no SD card message. Didn't realize that the SD card was still in the reader at home. So luckily we're right by one of the Publix on Marco Island, and I ran in there and got a 16 gig card. So neither of us have ever ridden down Marco Island yet. Part of the reason for that is it's probably at least a 45-minute drive down here, close to an hour even, so it's a haul, but it should be worth it, hopefully. Say hi, Cindy. I see, that's all right. Go around the left or the right. You can just cut through the edge of it, it's fine. All right, it's not that deep. You can just like go through the edge here. Yeah. Cindy was not confident in the water resistance of the wheel, but something like that is no big deal. Right there you can see what I mean by hills. I can't remember the story. I thought I remembered one story that the hills has something to do with old Indian grounds. And then I heard other stories where it was just when they created Marco Island through a lot of dredging, and when they dredged they made hills. So I'm not sure which story is more accurate. I'll see if I can get more information. That is what I call an old anchor. They actually, when I used to do race timing, they had a 6 mile, yeah, no, it's a 5 mile race. The hill runs 5 miles, right? Yeah. It's a 5 mile race that went over these hilly areas, and I think in total you ran across 17 hills, something like that. So it was quite challenging for the runner, especially if you're used to running in Florida, which is typically flat. So we'll see how the wheels do on it. I will be keeping an eye on the temperature of my Monster for sure. But wherever you want to go back is fine. Alright, here we go, up a hill. Steady climb. And these hills aren't horrible, but they are hills. Hill, hill, hill. This one's steeper. You seem to be doing fine. Good morning. Totally different area.
But it does go through one of those sides. Really nice.
Morning. No cars behind us. Feels weird going up and down hills. It's kind of cool. As you can tell, Marco is a very, very affluent area. Beautiful houses pretty much everywhere you look. All right, down there we have it looks from here to be a steep hill, so we're going to try to get some good momentum before we hit it. All right, here we go. This looks steep. Made it. Wow, this feels weird. Oh, yeah, Cindy, this is Indian Hill area. We just did that big hill and we just stopped to take a picture in front of the water over there. And I did a quick temperature check of the wheels. I was curious. The M Super checked in at like 51.9, I think. Good old, I'm sorry, the Monster checked in at 51.9 degrees Celsius. Good old 67 volt M Super was only 42.9. So that's impressive. You know, I guess it helps that it's carrying, 60 pounds less weight with Cindy on there. So M Super is handling these hills like nothing. Okay, so this is Indian Hill Road. This is a famous hill. Probably, yeah. Well, we need to get momentum if we're going to try to go up it. Alright. Yeah, this looks almost as steep as the other one. Maybe a little bit longer. But you definitely run this. Alright, we're going to try to climb Indian Hill. I don't think it'll be hard for Cindy. It might be hard for me. No, they weigh a lot more. Go, go, go!
I'm trying to get the shot.
Go, go, go! I'm here. Wow. Whew, made it. I was nervous. Just watching people's wheels pop. Very nervous. Yeah, we only need to do that one once. All right. Yeah, but you made it, no problem. You were going faster than I was. Well, yeah, it does slow. Here we go down the steep hill again. Woo-hoo. I'm going to do another temperature check. Alright, after climbing Indian Hill, the temperature on my wheel, okay, has gone up to 57 degrees, and the M Super is only at 46 degrees. Just seen two big tortoises so far. There's a lot of them down here in Marco. This is the bayside of Marco. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. Houses are just off the chain, crazy, crazy houses. What's that?
Verbalize making stuff. I love the hill.
Yeah. There we go. This is a nice roller coaster section right here. Cindy's first seated hill riding ever. Even though there's no bike lane in this area, the traffic seems to be very, very light in this part of Marco. Cindy rounding the turn seated like a pro. You gonna try to do this hill seated? Do it, or she's gonna have to stand up. We'll see. Oh wow, nice. You did it, no problem. Good job. Go left. definitely has seated turning down to an arc. Okay. Yeah, sure. Good to me. Oh, it's just a quart. Just a little loopy-loop. Especially with no momentum. Why were you scared?
I don't like this on hills.
Okay, we just rode up into this little steep court, or drive, I guess, loop-de-loop. Cindy felt a little squeamish. It's going down a hill that steep, but it's really not that bad. Beautiful points here. Lots of these dead-end roundabouts in Marco. Nice. Back in my area, there's lots of dead-end streets as well where I live, but they just dead end. You don't have a nice convenient loop to change direction. House we just passed, the garage door was closing, and there was two looked like C6 Corvettes. What's that? Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah.
Corvettes, new or old?
They were C6s. They were the prior generation.
What year?
Probably like 2010-ish, something like that. Oh my God, that's one house. The house is like the whole corner. A little bit of roller coaster hills here. Superseded Cindy has no problems. Yeah. You might want to stand to get up the hill though. I don't know if you can see this video here. There's the entrance to this house. It looks like a hotel. You're doing good. Good job. So I guess left back on Ludlow, huh? I did another temperature check. The Super, which has been carrying me the last couple miles, is now up to 48 degrees, but the monster temperature has gone down with Cindy on there, down to 54, so it was up to like 57, 58. You just have to wonder how many people live in a house that size. Crazy. Okay, so we've ridden Barfield Drive pretty much to the end where it turns into a court. We're heading back up to the Publix. I think we're going to wrap it up. So you're ready to go then?
Well, I'm thirsty.
Okay. Cindy's thirsty and hot. Yeah. Another turtle. Hi, turtle. Getting some seated riding in. When I sit, I have to try to make sure that I get my butt forward just enough to get my center of gravity inching forward somewhat. Alright, so we're back. It was quite a different ride. I just checked the temperature of the Monster after all that riding, and it was right around 55 degrees Celsius, so not too bad. Far out of the dangerous zone. So Cindy did very well for her first hill riding. That was really my first extensive amount of hill riding as well. And it definitely takes some different technique. It was fun, right?
So much fun. I like it. Hey, happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July. Okay. What?
Kiss him and he doesn't want to kiss me. I
Yeah.
like being with the kids.
Yeah. It's great.
Who doesn't want to do that? It's great?
I just said
See if
it's
you get
great.
any more.
Okay, no more kisses.
Happy
Okay,
Fourth.
so anyways, happy 4th. Till next time, Duff and Cindy out.